I was a child of the state, just like Nonita, but I think it's really important that we all know that not every two stories are the same. I was put in care at birth and then in and out till I got the letter to say I was no longer, child of the state, if you like. I was no longer their responsibility, kicked out. And I was kicked out at 16 and put into a homeless hostel. I remember one Christmas where I'd actually ran away because I was being abused at the home, and I'd been away for a couple of weeks sleeping rough, and at the back of the bins behind a co-op, I could just, traipse the streets in the day, shoplifting sandwiches or whatever, and then just get my head down there at night. And I'd had enough. It was freezing. I know it was Christmas, and Christmas Day was coming up, so I went back to the home. And no one said Happy Christmas. I didn't have a present. There wasn't a card. They didn't even say welcome home. Nobody asked where I'd been. Nobody asked what happened to me. Just to think about what it would have been like for Nonita. Certainly living alone is on one hand liberating, but also terrifying.
That isolation and that lack of purpose can become dangerous, can it?
I think lack of purpose for anyone can become dangerous, but when people are a little bit broken inside through no fault of their own, people don't always acknowledge that, and it's little telltale signs. And young people often reach out for help, but if the help doesn't come their way, then they are so lost. The lack of care historically is shocking, but the lack of care today is worse. And I say this really seriously, it is worse than it ever was, Nick. Because back then, it felt like there was at least some comeuppance. A little bit, Child of the state, therefore the state was answerable, perhaps. The system is not fit for purpose. It needs to be, literally root and branch, it needs to be completely rethought.
Where does the accountability come from for when a child dies in the care of the state? Who gets held accountable?
People failing to do their jobs, and the consequences of that, Nick, are that people like Nonita die. And I believe that that is state manslaughter. Nobody intended to murder her or kill her, but due to their absolute abhorrent neglect and lack of care on duty, failing to do their jobs properly has massive consequences, especially when a young person has stated that they are going to kill themselves. Why she wasn't in a secure accommodation on suicide watch, I just don't know. Why she was dismissed from CAMS before she turned into an adult when they knew quite clearly that she was very vulnerable. This wasn't an accident. Nonita said, I am going to kill myself. Please help me, please help me, please help me, please help me, please help me. And nobody helped her. But they were being paid to help her. Your money, my money, taxpayers' money. So those people, those individuals that didn't do their job properly, as far as I'm concerned, Nick, they need to be in a dock.
Samantha Morton.
I mean, for me, this is really nothing short of a miracle. And I dedicate this award to every child in care today, or who's been in care, or is suffering, or who didn't survive.
I think that if I can help anybody else because of what I've been through, even having a conversation with you today, it's my duty of care. It's my responsibility. I survived the care system, but have I survived? I'm 48. I think I've done all right, but my mental health is still, delicate. I know women and men who've been in the care system who are in their 50s and 60s who are struggling massively with their mental health, and actually much older people that have killed themselves because of what they went through as a kid. And I'm not lost for words that this has happened, but I do get lost for words that people that should care don't care enough to want to make the changes. It's a real person that existed that isn't here anymore to speak for themselves, so we have to do it for her.